Hello, how's it going? So, if you're anything like me, you might be someone who peruses Pinterest. And I am not ashamed to admit that I forge my identity through a lot of my Pinterest boards. I've got a lot of just wild boards. Okay, I think that's enough of that. As someone who sews, I have a lot of dresses that I've pinned that I've never made, and I decided this year we're gonna do it. We're gonna make some of these dresses. So I thought it would be really fun to make a new series called Pinterest Roulette, in which I have a random number generator determine a dress from one of my boards that I have to make. Doesn't matter how difficult it is, doesn't matter if there's a pattern, I'm making the dress. This is like exposure therapy times 100. So this is just one board of dresses that I've saved. I have a few, but these dresses are specifically for the summer and the spring. That's a lot of S's in one sentence. I'm so sorry. Oh my God, I can't stop saying S's. So the way I'm gonna determine which pin is selected is I'm gonna use a random number generator, and I'm gonna swipe and count until I reach that number, and we're gonna find that dress that we'll be using. So, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna type in max is 41, and we are going to generate the number. It's 11. Okay. So this dress is number 1. Number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, that one's really cute. Okay, you know what? We can do this. We can do this. This is exciting. I should be excited, not scared. All right, so let's get started.
So I first started this dress by looking for the fabric.
I feel like this looks super fake. Like, I feel like this is set up like an infomercial or something. I can assure you I'm looking at fabric. I've been searching for quite some time on Etsy, which is where I buy my fabric, and I just haven't found like the one until just now. I stumbled upon this like Vincent van Gogh Starry Night inspired fabric, and it just took my breath away, and I feel like we have to do it. Yes, I know it's not a blue floral fabric, but it is like a blue textured, really pretty fabric, and I feel like it would work so well. So I think this is the direction we're gonna go in. I hope it looks good in person. We'll have to see. It looks like a chameleon. Holy sh! It looks like crazy on camera.
I then went ahead and started cutting out my pattern pieces. And then it was time to start on the bodice.
Okay, can we just take a minute and appreciate that these pieces perfectly line up in the bodice? I'm literally obsessed. Like, look at that swirl.
So this is what we're working with so far. To give you context, it's an overcast, rainy day, and it's still shimmering like wild. It's giving like mackerel, you know what I mean? So right now I'm gonna add in boning into the corset. What boning does is it's essentially plastic, and it helps secure your corset around your body and keep it stable. I've only worked with boning once before. But the best tip I can provide is something I actually learned at the fabric store. I had this in my cart and I was getting my fabric cut, and there was this like employee who was telling this crazy story of how she was like trapped in an elevator with this crazy guy. And so she's like making eye contact with her colleague, like telling this crazy story. And then she turns and sees me with the boning and she just goes, never, ever, ever use your like sewing shears to cut boning because it will ruin it. Yeah, so anyways, like what I took from that conversation is like, take the stairs next time if you can. No, you should just use regular scissors when cutting boning. So something I kind of like want to talk about in regards to this dress and also in regards to my life as a 20-something-year-old is I feel like I have no idea what I'm doing. When it comes to the dress, like I'm kind of customizing this pattern to fit the Pinterest dress that I want to sew. I'm just kind of winging it. But I don't know if anyone else like feels this way about being a 20-something-year-old, a 30-something-year-old, just a person living your day-to-day life. Okay, I like don't know what I'm doing half the time. Like, do you ever feel like you're in the wrong place? Like you've kind of outgrown your circumstances, and like, but you don't really know what's next and you're afraid and like there's a lot going on. In my career outside of YouTube, I've worked like so hard to get to where I am. Like last week I started writing scripts, which is crazy, which is something again, like I went to school for, I've wanted ever since I was young. But now that I have it, like, am I truly happy? Am I willing to give all of this up for like just to like try something new and different? I don't know. We're all just kind of winging it and seeing where life takes us. So yeah, I just kind of wanted to share that because it's so quirky and relatable that I have no idea where I'm going in my life. Okay, the boning is in. As you can see now, it's standing up on its own. Looks like a sandcastle. Now I'm going to attach the cups. We're gonna finish this corset. Like a fish princess in the best way possible. Like I feel like a fisherman just fished me out of the sea. Oh my god, it's like Ariel. Wait a minute, there's a Disney movie for that. Right now I'm gonna attach both of the skirt pieces together. I'm talking about that little guy. This literally feels like I'm doing tummy time right now for my neck. I'm like so what I'm currently doing right now is I'm cutting out the second tier of the skirt.
Once I finished the skirt, I then added my finishing touches. And now we're all set for the reveal.
struggling to find the words. Like, are you kidding me? I had the shimmer, the shine, the sunlight. That's a poem. Like, it's crazy because it looks like this is edited. Like, this literally looks like I've messed with like the brightness and contrast. No, it's the sun. It is the power of photosynthesis. Look at that. Like, what? I like didn't believe in myself in the slightest. I had like really no faith that I would be able to pull something like this off, and I did. I did it, and it looks so good. And I'm sorry to my neighbor, I'm screaming. Like, the gathering here and like here was really, really difficult to pull off, and it took so long, but I did it. And like, no regrets, baby, just love. Wow. I could stare at this all day long. Like, they should make a screensaver out of this. I'm like, they should really make a painting out of this. The Starry Night fabric. Anyways, I'm sorry. Okay, so don't get me started on the whole zipper saga I went through. Basically, I bought this black zipper. I then lost it. So I spent like forever searching for it. I then find it behind my dresser.
I literally just lost my mind. For 20 minutes, I was searching for the invisible zipper that I purchased for this dress. Tell me how I look under my desk. It's right there. It fell.
I install it, everything's going great, and then I rip it. Like, it's just such bad quality, it ripped. So anyways, I ended up putting in this white zipper because it was the middle of the night and I was weak. I'm sorry, I wanted to go to bed. I had to just put the zipper in and call it a night. So yeah, I'll probably replace this at some time soon with like a blue zipper or black zipper, but for now, I'm very, very pleased with the dress. Listen, if I was 4 years old seeing this future version of myself, I would be so happy. And that's really, at the end of the day, all that matters. You wanna know what I have to do though at some point? Like, I need to run through like a museum or a castle. I will not rest until that is done. I'll put it on the agenda. Okay, so that's it from me. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay tuned because there's many more dresses to be made. Okay, bye.